One trading week, one set of numbers, and depending on which outlet you opened, the story was either a bubble about to pop or just a healthy pause before the next leg up. The AI trade cooled. Oil sank, a chip maker beat earnings and then fell anyway. Same data, completely opposite headlines. This is Media Lens. Here's what actually happened. This week, the so-called AI trade, the cluster of chip makers, cloud giants, and data center plays that have powered the market, lost some steam. Micron posted a blockbuster earnings report and still finished the week in the red. Oil prices fell, which is good news for inflation, and money quietly rotated out of the biggest AI names. Those are the facts everyone agreed on. The disagreement was about what they mean. Start with the doom framing. One column flatly called it a bubble, arguing the crash is looming, that valuations have detached from reality, and that the smart money is already heading for the exits. In that telling, this week's wobble isn't noise, it's the first crack. Now, the bullish framing. The very same publication also ran a piece arguing the AI bubble has further to run despite the looming crash. It concedes the danger, then tells investors the party isn't over yet. Read those two headlines back to back, and you'd swear they came from different newsrooms. They didn't. Then there's the measured markets desk framing, outlets like CNBC. There, this wasn't a bubble and it wasn't a boom. It was a rotation. Money simply moving out of AI names and into other sectors. A volatile week, sure, but a normal one. No crash, no mania, just the market breathing. Notice how that one word, rotation, does the same calming work that the word claims did the opposite way in our other story. The vocabulary is the spin. And watch the character framing. One profile zoomed in on a famous investor betting against a high-profile AI vision, turning a market story into a duel between two billionaires. Suddenly, it's not about your portfolio, it's about personalities. That's a choice too. So what does this tell you? When the numbers are neutral, the framing is everything. The same earnings report can be a blockbuster or a disappointment depending on whether the headline leads with the beat or the sell-off. Words like bubble, rotation, and cooling aren't neutral. They're predictions wearing the costume of description. The fix is simple. Separate what happened. The chip maker beat, the stock fell, oil dropped, from what it supposedly means. The facts will be stable across outlets, the meaning won't. That's today's Media Lens. Subscribe and hit the bell.